Hello, you're listening to Utter Randomness. I'm Luli, your host, and this isn't my voice. Sorry for using a text-to-speech generator, and this will continue to be a thing until my throat is better.
Born Nathan John Feuerstein, but were commonly known by his stage name, NF. This American rapper, singer, and songwriter started his music career at the Fine Arts Festival in Canton, Michigan. On today's Spotlight Artists, we're exploring the music career of NF. Music career. NF began his career by recording his music on a karaoke machine. November 2010 saw him release studio album called Moments under his real name. August 2011 saw him release a single called Alone featuring songwriter and producer Tommy Prophet and Bruce Griffith. His music grabbed the attention of Exist Music in 2012. Also 2012 he released an extended play of I'm Fine with Prophet Again. I'm Fine consisted of 9 songs including a remix version of Alone featuring Sean Simmons. Exist teased a self-titled album release, however, before that could happen NF split ways from Exist after a dispute. He was still featured on the label's compilation album Move Volume 1 with a song called Only One featuring Cherie Williams. In 2013 he released a single, Beautiful Addiction with Tommy Prophet, Brady Schmitz, and Danielle Swift. NF signed with Capital Christian Music Group, Capital CMG, in 2014 before releasing EP, NF. The EP was a breakthrough album for NF, allowing him to enter the Billboard, charting at number 12 on the Christian Albums chart, number 4 on the top gospel albums, and number 15 on the top rap albums. NF was released with 6 songs in August 2014, his next release was in March 2015 with Mansion. With the release of Mansion, the song Intro was featured in Madden NFL 16, he was also featured on ESPN, VH1, Showtime, NBC's Chicago PD, Grimm, Shades of Blue, and Apex Legends trailer and Fox's Empire. I Just Wanna Know and Real were released on April 8 and 22, 2016, they were a part of his album Therapy Session which was also released on April 22. NF released another single in September 2016 called Warm Up. His third studio album Perception was released October 2017. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making it his first number 1 without charting on Billboard's Hot 100. The following week saw the song Let You Down to be his first to chart on the Hot 100, charting at 87. A sleeper hit, it took 17 weeks to peak at number 12. After this success, he announced a tour schedule. The song became platinum on January 11, 2019, for selling 1 million units by the RIAA. 2018 saw him release a single called No Name. 2019 NF released an album and single called The Search, Paid My Dues came out too, and both singles were released with an MV. 2020 NF released Chasing _ Demo, after hearing a cover by 15-year-old Australian, Michaela Sipple. 2021 another album/single combo was released called Clouds, along with an MV. Paid My Dues was included on the track list, and it saw Hopsin and Tech N9ne as guests. Hopsin was also a feature artist for NF's third single Lost. Style, tours and awards. NF has said that Eminem was his influence. Not to compare him with other artists because he stands as an artist by himself, but to better explain his style and bit of his cadence, NF can be equated to rappers and singers such as Logic, Post Malone and even 21 Pilots. While NF saw his start in Christian hip-hop and rap, he doesn't see or label himself as such. He's gone on record saying, "I'm a Christian, but I don't make Christian music." 2013 to 2017 however gained him recognition in this particular niche. He appeared in Flame's album Royal Flush, having a feature in the song Start Over. 2015 saw him featured on the track Till the Day I Die for artist TobyMac's album This Is Not a Test. NF started his first tour, Therapy Session Tour on March 30, 2017, which had dates in approximately 27 states and even toured in Canada. He also had tour dates for North America, starting September 9 and going to November 2, 2017. His next tour was the Perception Tour and the Perception World Tour in 2018. The Perception Tour started on January 23 through March 17, 2018. He toured with Logic and Kyle. NF's World Tour held dates in locations such as Denmark, Germany, Belgium, and Glasgow for approximately 2 months. His most recent tour, The Search Tour, had dates from April 9 to May 18, 2020. NF's projected set list included altogether 17 songs, 15 of those songs coming from his album The Search, while the other 2 were from Perception. Unfortunately, the Search tour was postponed, before cancelled May 2020 because of the ongoing global pandemic. NF has been awarded 2 GMA Dove Awards and was nominated for 1 as well, and he was nominated for an iHeartRadio Award. 14 of his albums and songs were certified gold, while 15 of his albums and songs were certified platinum by the RIAA. ARIA, Australian Recording Industry Association, certified Time Gold and Let You Down Platinum. BPI, British Phonographic Industry, certified Let You Down Platinum, Perception Silver and The Search Silver. GLF, Swedish Recording Industry Association, certified Let You Down Platinum. MC Music Canada, certified Lie Gold, Let You Down Platinum, and Perception Platinum. RMNZ, Recording Music New Zealand, certified Let You Down Platinum. Finally, IFB Denmark certified Perception Platinum. Conclusion. I was introduced to NF by my brother. As you can probably tell by my picks for Spotlight Artist, I'm more into alternative, R&B, rock, songwriter, and those types of music and artists. Rap and hip-hop artists are not my forte at all, but when he introduced me to NF, I was drawn to his cadence and his lyrics. A lot of music in general objectifies women or worse, but NF doesn't. His lyrics are poignant in the way they openly discuss mental health and personal issues. His style is also uncommon today. Heard commonly in the 90s, it has become more of a novelty. I listened to his entire discography when I was editing pictures for a softball tournament, and was hooked pretty much right away. What are your thoughts on NF? Do you hem, why or why not? Until next time, cheers. Follow me on Twitter. P.S. Check out my podcasts that correlate with these blog posts and become a supporter here. Thanks in advance. Consider supporting this blog. https://www.buymecoffee.com/twisted, Lulu. https://www.patreon.com/twistedfateslulu